What's going on, guys? Seancutshair back with another video. This is my man Jared. He's been coming to me for a long time, and you guys are about to see on the other side of his head. He always tries to blend his beard in. He does keep up with his beard pretty well. He always tries to blend it in. You guys can see there is a hard line, and that's pretty grown out. So I think he probably went 2 or 3 weeks with that line cut into the side of his head, but we're gonna go ahead and take care of that today. So I'm starting off by sectioning the hair out of the way, basically just sectioning the long hair over, and now we get started on this side. So I'm gonna take a number 3. These are the brand new Babyliss Gold FX Boosteds, and I'm gonna take that 3 straight up through that weight line. I want to leave some weight, so I'm just letting that clipper feed straight up. Guys, this is one of the best clippers for that, I believe. Any of the Babyliss Custom FX, or the Babyliss FX, I guess, but these are the Boosteds, but my other clipper does just as well. My black Custom FX and the old Gold FX did it pretty well as well. So you guys just want to feed that clipper up. You see we get a nice little weight line, and we can clean that up as we go. We will touch that later, but it's going to give us a nice consistent 3 on the sides and blend right into that weight, and then we can fade our way down. Now we're gonna work our way down. So consider that 3 going right through that weight line. Now we wanna come right underneath that with the number 2. I just wanna take that 2 into the 3 without leaving a guideline. Remember, guys, we will handle that weight if we wanna clean it up a little bit later. But basically I'm going right underneath where we did with the 3, with the 2, and then we can continue to work our way down. Now for some reason I jumped around a little bit here. I went ahead and we're going to disconnect the beard from the sideburn. So I'm going to come in with the trimmer and bald it out. And again, this is the Gold FX Boost trimmer. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it. This is his favorite part of the haircut. This is just something that I tend to do on my haircuts. This is kind of my style. I like to disconnect it here. So we balded it out. Now we'll come in with the shaver, get it down to skin, and we're going to start to taper our way up. So lever all the way open now. We'll set our first guideline, and then we'll start to work that line out. Now I'm going to start to work my way down as well into the beard. So just like we're working our way up into the taper, I'm going to do an open section on the beard, and then I will close it up halfway, work my way up, and use the clipper closed at the top of that line. Now he has a little bit of a weird dark spot here on his beard, so I'm just going to work at that a little bit, and then we will work the top of this line out with the half open clipper and the closed clipper. Now we're going to start on the taper area. Same thing, guys. Close clipper at the bottom of this section. We'll open it 1 notch, go up a little bit further, open it to the 3rd notch, go up halfway, and then if we need the 4th notch in between the halfway point and the open point, we can use that as well. So now we will continue on with fading down what we were doing. So now the 1.5, if you guys follow my system, if you've seen my videos, I use the 1.5 halfway open. So we are in with a 1.5 halfway open. And again, we just want to connect to the 2 without leaving a line. And then we can continue to come in underneath that and fade our way down some more. Now we're going to come in with the 1 guard all the way open and connect to that 1.5. And this will be the shortest length that we go on the sides. In the taper area, we will go a little bit shorter to connect to that open clipper, but I'm going to make sure that everything underneath the 1.5 is a 1 open. And now we can come in with the 1 closed and start to take that last line out. Now we're gonna come in, do a little bit of clipper over comb to clean up that weight. So I'm just keeping the bottom of the comb against the head, turning the comb out or tilting the comb out to make it flush with his head shape. We're not going into the parietal ridge, we're just coming straight out, just like we were trying to flick that clipper out. We're tilting that comb out so it is straight up and down and just taking off anything that's overhanging. Now we're just gonna edge up his vertical bar. He doesn't want a super cosmetic, super crispy line. I'm just gonna clean up the vertical bar, give him a little bit of a C cup. There's not much hair there, you can't really see it. We're just gonna line it up anyway, make sure it's sharp, and then we can move on to the back taper. Alright guys, moving on to the back, we're going to do the same exact steps. We did already start off with the number 3, so we're just moving right on to the number 2, and we're going to start to work our way down to the taper. Now you guys just follow along with the color guide. If you guys want to see this video more in depth, full length, nothing sped up, broken down a little bit more, make sure you guys check out the Tune 45 Online Academy. There is a link in the description. For those of you who don't know, I was just promoted to the lead educator on the academy. We are going to be making some changes, possibly bringing on some more people and upping the content. So most of the time, guys, when I post my tutorials on YouTube, they are sped up to keep them, 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want to go too long. And on the academy, they are always full length. So I believe this video is about a half hour, broken down a little more in depth, and talk about a little bit of other things that we dealt with in this haircut. But for YouTube, you guys know I gotta keep it short. And so if you guys want to check that out, like I said, check out the link down below. Guys, it's 20 bucks a month. You're gonna get multiple tutorials a month. We also do a segment called Your Haircuts My Feedback, where you guys can upload your haircuts and we will actually give you direct feedback on a live stream on what you can improve on and how to go about things differently. We also do Q&A panels with the entire education team, so you guys can get on there, talk to us face to face on a Zoom call, and really just ask questions that you have for us. We talk about different topics going on in the industry. It is a great thing for you guys to sign up for if you're looking to take your game to the next level. And I, of course, would love to see you guys on there. We also have a Discord group chat that is for all the Academy members with a few different topics in there. So you guys can also chop it up with the other members, and that is a great way to find some help as well. We talk about tools, different haircuts. There's just a general tab where we just talk about whatever's going on, and that's where you can keep up with all the announcements on what is coming up with the Academy. So make sure you guys check it out. Click the link down below. I'm going to link a card up above for the video that is about the Academy. Like I said, we're going to be doing some improvements soon since I've been promoted to the lead educator. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the value that you want. So I would love to see some of you guys on there, and hopefully I can chop it up with you guys soon. Another thing, guys, you can see in this video, these are the Gold FX boosteds from Babyliss. I do have a review and unboxing coming soon. They are not available until May, so I'm going to hold off on a little bit to make sure that you guys can check them out right before they come out, so you can go grab them if you want. But stay tuned, guys. I got lots of reviews and unboxings coming. I'm hoping to have a couple other things coming in here soon to bring you guys to the channel. If you guys have any other ideas for content you would like to see, leave it in the comment section down below, guys. I always do my best. Some of the things you guys want sometimes are difficult to record, or I may not have a client with that hairstyle, but I do always do my best to bring you guys some of that content. So I'm working on a video on different styling products, when to use them and how to use them. And I have a couple more ideas coming out, so you guys look for some new content coming soon, some exciting stuff. And of course, guys, if you aren't subscribed, do me a favor, hit that button. We're just about at 40K, so 10 more K to go, and we're gonna do that crazy care package giveaway. So make sure you get in on that. Now we're gonna comb all the top over. You guys see it pretty much already connects, but the front is a little bit longer. It's a little bit over directed. I'm basically gonna comb it over to our weight line that we created and just connect it all together. Just like if we were doing the system you guys have been seeing me do lately. Just gonna pull it out and connect it to that weight. That way when we style it, it will all lay in nice. Now I see a little bit of length I don't like. It's not laying as clean as I would like. So I'm just gonna come in, shear over comb, and just take off those little tips. And then I'm gonna comb it right back down and make sure that it's laying smooth. So a little bit more up here in the front. And guys, we're just gonna comb it down to check, see if there's any darkness left. You guys see a little bit behind right what I just did. I'm just gonna come in there and clean that up as well. So now I turn him to the front. So more or less I start to comb it here. He said he doesn't think it looks too bad. So we're just gonna kind of comb it over and see how it's laying. And he said, yeah, I think it's good. So now we're just gonna style it. So sometimes style like these guys, you don't have to cut the length every time. It's just kind of a maintenance cut. It's gonna be okay if somebody is a pretty consistent client, so you don't have to cut it every single time. Just a slight trim every now and then and keep that style going. So we're gonna blow dry it, guys. We're just gonna work that one side all the way back. Basically the other side with the weight, we're not gonna have to touch with the blow dryer. It has already dried and it is laying nice. So I'm gonna work a little bit of volume here in the front, get the side laying back. So I'm just gonna use my vented brush and get that side to lay back and look nice. And we will continue to add some volume in the front. Alright guys, now we're going to add some pomade. So I rub that in my hands. I want to warm it up and emulsify it and get it spread across my gloves, and then I can come in and apply it to the hair. Then we'll come in with a wide tooth comb and give it the finished style. Now when I'm doing the finished style, I just want to make sure that everything is laying where we want it. I'm going to start on this short side and get it combed down. Then we're going to go to the crown. You guys see I just grabbed the long piece there and it happens. So just throw that back, work on the short side. We're going to go to the crown and make sure it is laying where it's supposed to be. And then we can come to the other side and focus on the side. And last but not least, we will get the front laying perfectly just how we want. Now I want you guys to pay attention here. Not too difficult to get that super nice looking front on these pompadours or comb overs. You guys need to use a combination of your comb and your hand to basically hold that hair up and shape it. If you have blow dried it nice enough and used enough product, you guys should be able to basically fold that over. Watch how I press with both. I lift it with the comb and fold it with my hand, and you guys see we can get a nice curve. And basically you can pull that up as high as you want. You can really bend that hair and get that nice finished look in the front. Alright guys, that is it for the video. Shadow fade, side part, a little bit of weight, nice finished style. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and took something away from it. If you guys liked it, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of this cut. And like I said, make sure you guys subscribe so you can get in on that 50K giveaway. We got until July 1st to hit 50K, and I'm gonna give it away. If you guys didn't check that video out and you wanna know what's in it, click the card up above and make sure you get in on the 50K giveaway. As always guys, I appreciate every one of you that watches my videos, and I'll catch you next time.